notes. Alright. Oh. I guess where all this blood is. Is he dead?
The body is still warm. This man
Yep,
has
he's
just
dead.
been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood.
Now it reminds me of Sherlock Holmes even more.
What's this? Some sort of note.
From Jim McCallum to Dog Patrols. Purge it quickly, and there is an icon then a cross with a P.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Was probably. You know, he's dead.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I see it. Μου λέει άδειος εσύ. Oh. What is that? That's new. I guess there are enemies that away. Okay. We don't stealth though, we just walk there.
Over there!
I didn't do a lot. No one heard that? I guess not. Ooh, bullets. Equip and press Y to use your ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
How do I equip this? Okay, I see. And how I reload? Okay. Maybe, we'll see. What the hell? That guy has a flamethrower. I don't think I can surprise him. That works. Okay, there is one guy there, one guy there. Can I go from above? I don't think so. Yes, I know. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistances: physical, ranged, power, and shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance, red indicates a high resistance. None of them are really resistance to shadow.
There's one of them vermin.
That works. Probably not the most elegant way to do that, but you know.
We won't see any of these
No melee resistance. Okay. See if I can stun him. Oh, there are 2 of them. Oopsie. Did you see me?
That's this nest of them cleaned out. Steady.
Oops, didn't mean to kill him. There you go. Get some blood back. Rats are often located near hideouts. Using senses will help you locate them more easily. Okay. I'm not eating rats, thanks. Not until I'm desperate anyway. Unless the game makes me, of course. I guess we need to eat one.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yep. There we go. Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky. Too bad the stun is so bad damage-wise. Seriously, I did almost no damage. Usually when you stealth, you take people out. You don't even do half damage or something. Let's go that way. Just exploring, I don't think there is anything here. Maybe some loot? No. Not really. Ooh, there is some loot over there. Hello. Use Lupara, ranged weapon, a sawed-off shotgun. So, the shotgun is 160 damage, 10 fire rate, 10 reload time, 2 in the magazine. That's a lot of damage. Jeez. Do I have bullets? That's not what I wanted. I wanted to let's see if I can reload. Well, too late now. What the hell is that? Was that howling? So wait, does this give me bullets? No. Don't know. Maybe if you have enough, then it puts the rest on your hideout. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Press right trigger. Select melee weapon to upgrade it. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level. It will inflict more damage and will also gain access to customization slots. Oh, I see. So do I want to increase damage dealt by 10%? Or decrease stamina consumption? I think damage is better. We trigger parts and springs for this. I wonder if it tells you every time or you need to check it yourself. Let's level up. I can upgrade one skill. Increase stamina, increase health, blood capacity. Let's go for that actually. Get more out of our bite. Cool. Hopefully there is no time limit or anything. Where the hell these guys come from? Do they respawn? I guess maybe they don't respawn, maybe they have people come to investigate where their people have gone or something.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You're my last.
Two-handed weapons. Equip a two-handed weapon and press Y to use its special ability. The sight, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. How do I equip this? Okay. Oh, he's feeding him.
Reeks of bloodshed.
Please, let
Yep.
go of me.
This creature is
He's
bedeviled. I must put it down.
okay. Boss fight. Have to do better than that. Ooh, this takes a lot of stamina. Yep. I deserve that. Ooh, what? He buried me. How dare you? God damn it. There we go. Used blood zone 65. Okay. Not bad weapon. Did he die? Was that Tom? He didn't die.
William was an honorable man.
Oh, it wasn't Tom.
Saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my
Oh,
flock.
shit.
They'll stray without me.
Make sure your kills are dead.
Remember, certain skals
Dude.
are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you?
Oh, she's a vampire.
Skal.
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Damn. Give us some more information. How did we know this guy? It's not the guy we met before, right?
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery
No,
of these
it's that
terrible
guy.
murders.
God damn it. First there was loot there, and I didn't get it. Second, how the hell did we know this guy?
Secure my boat. We can leave this
Mr. Hampton, or whatever his name was.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment.
Yes, thank you.
If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Thank you, game, for giving me a moment. I'm not getting the hell out before I manage to loot things or look around. Damn, we got all this blood. Huh, that's interesting. And it goes straight to him too. Man, this system is very interesting. Oh, that guy at the bar. Okay, cool. I like what they have done with the game. Alright, now we'll check you out.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
So far this game is delivering quite a bit. Can I go up there? No. I also like the scythe, very interview with a vampire. The hell can't have this boat? How do you control that? Is that
Where are we
a real thing, or is it
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital.
a game
Just
thing?
across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skal. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
Why is he so excited?
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
We're not moving, by the way.
Then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so
Yeah,
I thank
why
you.
though?
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Is it just because he's a fanboy or something, or there's something more in that offer? Also, that engine didn't look legit. That looked steampunk as hell.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness.
A bit too clean, perhaps, for steampunk, but still.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Skals said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front.
Oh,
He served in
nice
the country
coat.
and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
That handshake. Yeah, that's a really nice coat. Oh, okay. I guess we really got cool new clothes. Okay, cool. Also, that guy lost some blood. I mean, if he lost a lot of it, transfusion would help. Otherwise, just a bit of rest. What? Whoa, what the hell? What the...
Rotten all-pressing. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
What?
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Jesus, that innuendo. Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much experience you will obtain from a particular citizen. Mesmerize. To drink blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher from the citizen's resistance. Which, how do I know how much they have? Follow the red trail to lead your prey to the shadows. Guys, are we getting brainwashed by the guy who changed us? Blood temptation. Press A to embrace Clay Cox or B to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Nah.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
I will try to go for the Candaratius path in this playthrough at least.
What happened?
So basically the more you know them, the better the XP boost you get is, if you embrace them. And by embrace them, I guess they mean kill them. So that guy would have given me 500 XP. This guy, for example, has 6000 XP. Interesting. If I knew enough, maybe for example if he was a murderer, I would kill him. So we'll go for that. If the game lets you do that, I'm not sure.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Also, that guy killing this guy over here might have been, you know, this is a bad guy, you can kill him if you like. But we don't have enough information, and this could have been anything. Maybe there were issues, we didn't see who started it, I think, so... I will choose later on, hopefully with more knowledge of the individual. Where are you? Oh, there she is.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I also wonder, do you get these opportunities to embrace them, if you like, at specific points, or you can do it whenever you want? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I like that the game has a lot of systems.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Was that the complaint?
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's
Are
quite
you
a
very
blunt
short?
introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me
Or
Milton.
are we very
I like
tall?
to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, see, I can mesmerize. Well, it's red, but there is an option there. Medical checkup. What? Left trigger, right trigger.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Huh, that's interesting.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Man, so many things. Awesome. So far the game seems to have a lot of things going for it. It's not a straight go there, etc. There are a lot of different gameplay mechanics.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital?
So far it feels satisfying in that aspect.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Oh. New investigation. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Funny.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Must be stumbling or something. I don't think I'm that much taller. Wow, okay.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Alright, first can I sell right trigger? I never remember what's a trigger and what's a bumper. I'm used to the PlayStation controller. Okay, 14 shillings is what I get for that. It might be better to recycle it. Milton shotgun. Wow, that's expensive. Can I buy bullets? Oh my god, everything is extremely expensive. I'm not buying any of these. Bullets, maybe. Let's buy some shotgun shells. Let's buy like 6. Jesus. Expensive as hell. I like that the more you get to know them, the better the experience you get from embracing them. That's pretty cool as an idea. Oh, this is a great place to kill people. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I thought, hey, no one will see us here, but yeah. Maybe over here. I guess the game points you to somewhere anyway, so. Hello. Doctor.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once.
Wow, we don't remember anyone.
Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes,
Ah, there
I
we go.
remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Left trigger, bumper. Okay.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself?
He's a doctor, probably not.
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Okay.
What is the Pembroke Hospital?
I really like this dialogue system.
Speak freely.
This hospital
This
is
is
not exactly
pretty sweet.
the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
There is a problem with the character models and their mouth. There is a white around the edges. Strange they
What
didn't
can you tell me
fix
about
that.
the staff in the hospital?
It's pretty obvious.
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Convinced that Gwyneth Bannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Cool.
I'll go even further. If she was a man...
Wait. Oh, it's the same thing but for her. I thought maybe it had different information.
Would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Did something happen?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Cool. Take me to a hospital. Enter the backyard garden. Check the map. Local investigations. I don't want to rest yet. I think I'll do that first, actually, before I go to the room.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
How do we go over there? Hello. Can I read your stuff? About the use of garlic and wooden sticks. Okay. Garlic is totally useless. All the fresh plants will hurt them. It's as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I've seen an enraged valp flee when whacked by with a rose. What?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the
Whoa.
winds.
Okay.
What are you begging for, mortal?
Oh my god.
Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal...
Don't hit vampires in World of Darkness with roses.
Well,
Yep.
Dr. Reid,
I wouldn't do that anyway.
you must know, I'm a vampire.
You missed a pretty great moment. I'll clip it later and put it on Discord so you can see it. This goes... So far the game is pretty good. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, you saw it. Damn. That was awesome. Yeah, I love that. So good.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Yeah, by far.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire.
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howard?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty.
Maybe she's a vampire. How the hell would we know?
You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
She's very verbose though, for I'm not sure what she is.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Wow.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Oh, the garden. We need to go there anyway.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here.
This is a cool quote, by the way.
I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And the rest is pretty good too.
Who are you really, Miss Howard?
I always like that form of dressing.
Being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
Puny mortal.
What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Look at that. That's a pretty cool suit and coat. Also, our eyes are so fucking disturbing. So sorry, can I speak to every single people here? Because that's insane. Not every single one, but most of them. That's interesting. Are they all important?
But the suffering continues.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid.
What's wrong with your
Recently taken
face?
the position of head surgeon here.
Oh.
War injuries. Am I right?
Burn.
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
It's not so bad, dude.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
Yeah, it doesn't
pain,
look...
sir.
Oh, the pain,
The
okay.
drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Oh, I can mesmerize, yeah. This guy...
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Maybe I'll get to make painkillers or something.
How is your stay with us?
Can I skip this?
Can I ask
Yes,
you
cool.
It's the pain.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
I wonder if we could mesmerize him and tell him, "You're fine." Probably not. I wish I could save at will and try stuff.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner.
We'll see.
The daily routine.
The hell do I get back there?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Oh, it's the priest.
Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion make me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Now that's interesting. That seems rude.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Harris.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union.
Kinda sounds like
Wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
He's from Ireland. I'm not great at accents though, so who knows.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who...
Oh, there's Clay
the
Cox.
assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
That guy who didn't kill, apparently he was part of the gang.
Been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End.
Maybe I should have killed him.
No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Well, maybe I can correct that later on.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
He didn't know he could do that, I guess.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing
Or maybe he's not a true believer, yeah, maybe.
We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Cool.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. I cannot enter.
Okay. Yep. Just for the circumstance. How the hell do I go back there? I think maybe I can go around from here. So basically let me see. Did I get any information about him? No. Although he told us that his wife is now part of the gang, etc. He didn't actually give us any hints. Which is strange.
Skal voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Where is everybody? No, can't. The scythe is cool, but it's not really a scythe, it's very small. Rogue skull. Oh, there are two of them. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it's two-handed. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's try going back to that. Photograph in a wallet. Milton and Paper Forever. That's not a strange name for a Greek. Oi. I guess I can look around some more. Maybe there is something more. Like this chest with bullets for some reason.
It's locked, all right.
This place is pretty big. Oh, you can actually leave. Ooh, Whitechapel. Nice. I guess we'll go visit the Reaper. Again, very Sherlock Holmes. I need some blood. But I don't think you can actually stun these guys. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Where is the... What the hell is my pistol? Where are you? Oh, that's way. Okay, I see. Well, I got some blood. I don't think I can go in through the windows. It's just too bad. This leads behind the locked door. If I break it... No. Cannot break it. Well worth a try. This is not thief, I guess. Why are they... Whatever the hell these guys are in the hospital? I'm guessing they're not pure vampires or something. Maybe Renfield's. Hello.
It's locked, all right.
Long letter. Oh, she's a nurse. Okay. She's thinking about quitting the hospital. Where can I see the letters? Find out who is spying on Thelma. Cool. You can only have one secondary quest, I think maybe... Tracking. My god, there are so many people here to talk to.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please.
Yeah, we know that.
Take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Yeah, the bad old days. 40 shillings though, not bad.
Goodbye, Milton.
Alright, I'll go make some coffee and I'll be back with more Vampyr. And so far, pretty good. Feeling it.